guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga chapter review. This is going to be on the 4th chapter of I was summoned to another world, but I was forced to return home, so I decided to lose some weight. Period. It's a long name for this manga. I know it is, but I know eventually if it does become a popular manga here in the Western hemisphere, they will eventually shorten the name up. So we finally get a little bit of a past from Shayla, and it is pretty dark. Now, before I continue, I do want to say a few things. One, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys want to know when I go live or when I upload videos. Secondly, if you haven't seen the first 3 chapter reviews, then you're a little bit behind. Go watch them in my channel. You can watch chapter 1, 2, and 3. And then lastly, there is a spoiler alert for the 4th chapter, so you have been warned. Okay, so we kind of encounter Haru and Shayla returning to that whole scene where Shayla needs new clothes, so they go and buy new clothes, and people are kind of gawking on Shayla because she's beautiful now, and they're kind of bad-mouthing Haru because they're like, he's probably his dad, he's probably a butler or whatever, and eventually when Shayla hugs Haru, they're like, oh my gosh, how is a fat guy with that beautiful girl? So anyways, they go home, and that's kind of like a side thing, because when they're home, Haru talks to his unique and says, hey, can we investigate from where her pendant became cursed? And they do. His unique is able to retract the memories from the pendant, and it takes them back to where it first got cursed. And Shayla is able to see herself as a little kid and sees her mother and her father, and their kingdom is being attacked so much or so badly that there is news from a guard that the hero of the kingdom has fallen, and a cursed demon is on the way to the kingdom. So the king is already giving orders to evacuate and, have some soldiers try to hold back this demon while people are able to escape. And the queen, Shayla's mother, says, I have been granted the gift of guarding, and my power is so much bigger than what of a hero. So she sacrificed herself, and she actually goes and her spirit kind of forms into a dragon as well, a white dragon, and they kind of clash with each other, the demon dragon and her dragon, and they kind of fall in a draw. Not kind of, they do fall in a draw, and all they're able to find after this big and massive power happens is that pendant. And the king picks it up and says, Shayla, while you wear this pendant, you will be passing down the powers and the big heart of your mother. And that's it of that memory. They return. Shayla kind of has a breakdown. Obviously, she kind of saw the memory of her mom dying. She didn't remember because she was a little kid. She was about 3 or 2 when this happened. So she finally saw her mother and how she died. So she's freaking out. And Haru goes outside, and he promised himself and to his unique that he's going to try hard to train and become a really good hero, or one of the best heroes, so Shayla would never feel this type of pain. He does also express that he's scared, but that kind of happens after seeing that massive battle. And that's it. That's chapter 4. Now, compared to the first 3 chapters, this one was a pretty dark chapter, and it gave us a little bit more of a plot to go by, and just more darkness to the story. The fact that people will die, it's not one of those stories that they just don't die, they just become good. And kind of there's a lot of isekai where they go attack the enemy and the enemies don't die, they just become good people, and then they become part of the guy's harem or whatever. This is not that story. There's actually death in this story, and there's actually an end to people, an end to evil, and also good if it comes to that. So I really enjoy that they added that little sparkle into the story. And as of right now, I'm gonna leave it at a 7.5. I think that's what it deserves. So guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. Read the first 4 chapters and watch my videos so you guys know what I'm talking about. Also, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button if you guys like this video. Thank you so much for all the love and support, guys, that you give me. And with nothing else to say, guys,